Russell Finlay.
Thank you. I begin by congratulating Douglas Lumsden on his election as MP for Aberdeen South and welcoming our new MSP colleague James Adams to Holyrood today. Also here today are former members of the SNP's Audit and Finance Committee. At the height of Peter Murrell's crime spree, Allison and Cynthia Guthrie raised concerns. Nicola Sturgeon ordered them to be quiet. John Swinney assured them there was no problem. The new Victims Minister tried to bully these whistleblowers into silence, and they back an inquiry because their testimony proves beyond any doubt that John Swinney and others enabled Peter Murrell's crimes. So will he apologise to them for his central role in this SNP scandal?
First Minister.
Presiding Officer, first of all, can I congratulate Douglas Lumsden on his election to the House of Commons. It will be a very exciting moment for Mr Lumsden, and I wish him well in the arduous responsibilities, particularly in the tabling of written parliamentary questions. Can I extend a warm welcome to James Adams and express my apologies that I was not here, as I should have been, for his swearing-in, but I was detained on other government business. But I wish Mr Adams a warm welcome to Parliament, and I wish him well in his parliamentary engagement on behalf of the people of the North East of Scotland. Now, Presiding Officer, I have apologised to members of the Scottish National Party for the events that have affected the party's finances, and I reiterate that apology today. But the comments that Russell Finlay makes about me are baseless, utterly and totally baseless. But we've become accustomed to that from Russell Finlay.
Russell Finlay.
So, as expected, no apology to the whistleblowers. The truth is, Peter Murrell should never have been free to commit these crimes. Members of the SNP Finance and Audit Committee blew the whistle, but they were bullied into quitting after being refused access to basic information. John Swinney twice went on to the BBC to say that his party's finances were completely sound. He was at the heart of the cover-up then and now. And that's why he's terrified of an inquiry, because John Swinney, the king of the SNP cover-up, is desperate to cover his own back. Isn't that the simple truth?
First Minister.
President, Russell Finlay has gone on about the need for an inquiry into all these issues. This must be the first time in living memory that Russell Finlay, who's championed the interests of victims, wants an inquiry into the victim of this particular case. Now, I would simply say to Mr Finlay to give him a reassurance about the issues about which he is concerned, that I have addressed the issues in the SNP's finances, and the SNP has got strong governance in place. But I think Russell Finlay should pay slightly more attention to some of the things that have been said about him. Because in the newspapers this morning, a much respected
Excuse me, let's hear the answer to Mr Finlay's question.
Much respected former Conservative MSP Edward Mountain described Russell Finlay as a disaster. His leadership has been catastrophic. As we have just seen, he called out Russell Finlay's...
Can we allow the First Minister to answer, please? Quieten down.
He called out Russell Finlay's robotic delivery and lack of empathy. He thought that Mr Finlay would consign the party to the wilderness. Well, on the basis of the Scottish parliamentary elections, Mr Finlay is well on the road to the wilderness of Scotland.
Sorry. Can we allow the next party leader to ask a question? Thank you. Gillian Mackay.